Hey, I want to share with you guys my my personal story. Let me see if you guys can see the paintings. This is where I'm at right now. So I'm in this place, and they say that you can hear women crying. The owner, Isadora Bandini. But basically, I have to give a trigger warning for this story. It is a personal story. It has to do with self-termination. So that's your trigger warning. If you don't want to hear about that, please skip this video. I'm trying to phrase it in a way where I don't give anybody's identity away, but I'm only sharing it because it did happen to me. Now, I'm not going to say if there was a friend, if it was a family, it's just someone I know. And the best way I can start it is, have you ever had a muerto visitarte? Have you ever had the spirit of a deceased person visit you? Now, it was around 3 o'clock in the morning. For some reason, I woke up. I had some captain chairs, okay. The thing is, me and my husband, we had went and we bought some furniture. We had a minivan. We took out the back captain chairs, and he's like, "Where do you want me to put them?" I said, "Just throw them in the room. We'll take care of it later." And my kids were like, "Oh, we can use it to watch a movie. Feel like we're in a movie." So I said, "Oh, go ahead. Whatever." So we watched the movie. They went to sleep. They went to bed, and between me and those chairs was a little nightstand where I have a little lamp. So that's the only thing that's separating me and those captain chairs. Something woke me up, and as I looked, I saw the side profile of a young girl. And what I could see is that she had long, straight hair. She wouldn't turn around to look at me. All I would see is the profile. She was just looking straight ahead. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So I looked, and I get closer, and I got closer. I start rubbing my eyes. But the thing is, you know how they usually say, "Oh, when you rub your eyes or you look away and you look back, it's no longer there." Okay, no. This one, she was still there. I just kept staring and staring. Finally, I laid back down. I put my head back up, and I looked. She was gone. Okay. Later on, I live in an apartment, so where I do the laundries, I have to go downstairs. I was talking to my sister as I was doing the laundry, and she tells me, "Hey, did you hear what happened?" And I said, "Well, no, what happened?" She goes, "You swear you don't know?" I said, "No, I don't know. Tell me." So she's like, such and such person's girlfriend terminated herself. And I said, "What?" For some reason, I got the chills. So bad. Like, cuando se te enchina el cuero, like you get the goosebumps. Oh, for some reason, I felt like tremendous fear overcome me. And I was just like, "No, what happened? How did she do it?" So she told me, and I'm not going to go into those details. She told me, and then I said, What time did this happen?" And she says, she goes, "They found her like at 3 o'clock in the morning." And I said, "No freaking way." I said, "No way." So then I shared with her what I saw in my room. And I told my sister, "Why would she come and visit me? This girl didn't know me. She met me one time at this person's house, her boyfriend's house, and he introduced her to me because he said, 'Hey, you know what? I want you to meet her so bad.'" He held me, I guess, like in high regard. He was telling his girlfriend, the one that passed away, "Oh, you know what?" Talking about me. "She introduced me to all the movies, that I watch, the music, everything I'm into. It was because of her, because of me." The girl's like, oh, really? Oh, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. She seemed like an okay person. And this, from that point, from point A when I met her to point B until she passed away, it had to be months, like almost pushing a year. And I said, wow, and I kept asking my sister, why would she visit me? Why would she visit me? So now, fast forward that. About another 6 months after that, right? Like that bothered me for a long time. About another 6 months after that, the guy, the boyfriend, his father visited me. We were talking, and I told him, hey, so-and-so, the one that, basically she left this earth. She visited me, and right away, the first thing he said is, that makes sense. And I said, why? He said, because, he goes, my son, all he did was talk really good about you. He goes, he constantly talked about you. I guess with the music, the movies, everything I was into influenced him a lot. And he would just talk to her about me. And he, like the dad said, it makes a lot of sense because she knew that my son was hurting, and he probably couldn't handle it. And she knew that you could handle it, and that he held you in such high regard. She probably knew that you would give him this message. So I'm like, wow. I said, that was crazy. I said, it didn't scare me when I saw her in my room, but what did scare me is how she left this earth. Because I just thought to myself, when someone terminates themselves, it's because that's it. They're done. Their mind is done, and there's no turning back. And that, honestly, that's what scared me, that she had that strength and that willpower. Now, I'm not condoning it. I'm against it, because we all have somebody that loves us out there, and we mean a lot to someone, whether we know it or not, And it's sad to say that she felt misunderstood, I guess maybe not seen. I don't know. I don't know the full details, and I don't want to know. But I just want to take the opportunity to say, if you ever felt that way, that you feel that you're alone and that that nobody loves you, there's always somebody out there that loves you. You mean the world to someone out there. You just don't know it, or you do know it, but no te ha caído el 20 to say, you know what, and to accept those feelings that somebody does love you. And if you feel alone and you have those type of thoughts, please reach out to someone, because you would be very surprised to see how many people would run to your side and help you. But basically, that was my experience, and I was just wondering if anybody's ever experienced that as well. Que te ha visitado un muerto the day that they died. I just I always think about it, and I don't know. But if you have, please leave me a story time in the comments, share it with all of us. And like I said, I'm telling you the story here in a haunted location. I'll give you guys a quick look again. And I'll talk to you guys later.